Take two.
Okay. Hi, I'm Sergeant Neil Gussman. I was served last year in Iraq with the Army National Guard, and I first enlisted in 1972. Now, back when I first enlisted, this was Army field rations. When I came back in 2007, before serving in Iraq in 2009, this was Army field rations, and this is an enormous improvement over this. So first, let me show you what we got in 1972. As far as materials, it's a cardboard box. Put this in your pack, get the rain on it, and it falls apart, okay? So when this box falls apart, and you look inside, you have cans, okay? So you have a can of beans and franks. I'm not going to open any of this because I really did save these from the 70s, and heaven knows how bad they are. This is a can of fruitcake. You can't read it, but that's what it says. This is 20-year-old, 30-year-old fruitcake. This is a B2 unit. Inside are crackers, cocoa beverage powder, okay? And finally, we have a can of blackberry jam. So, that was my meal. Crackers, cocoa powder, and beans and franks. Now, this may not sound bad, but if you were on a field exercise in the winter, which we often were, there's no way to heat it except with an open flame. And if we weren't allowed to have open flames, which is the usual case, we ate 20-degree or 15-degree beans and wieners, or Spam, or ham and eggs in a can, or whatever it was. So that is Army 1970s. Now here is a vinyl bag. This thing can probably survive small explosions, but it certainly can float in the water, it can be soaked, and it doesn't leak. Now, I cut mine open, but if you're really careful, they even seal and reseal so you can save your food in it. But inside, you have another plastic bag. This stuff's really protected, and this is really important if you're on a field exercise because you can open it again. So you open it up, and you have many different pouches inside. Now this lightweight bag, you can put some water in and cocoa beverage powder and shake it up, and you have a milkshake in a bag. The crackers are vacuum sealed. They're really crunchy. Crackers in a can are not that crunchy, okay? So to go with the crackers, let's see what this one has. Cheese spread. If this was a real Army meal, there'd be a dozen other guys around, and I could trade for peanut butter or jam or whatever else it was, or jalapeno cheese. Here we have a chocolate sports bar. These are prized possessions. Real candy. Now when these things have candy, they have a candy bar that tastes like wax inside a green can. Yuck. This is real M&Ms, okay? You got the spoon. Now this is the coolest thing of all. Inside this bag is a pouch of magnesium powder. You put a little bit of water in it, and you put your main course inside that, which in this case is chicken and noodles. There's 48 total main courses. See, we get cell phone calls even in the Army. There's 48 main courses. This one, chicken and noodles, is really good. It's inside an aluminum bag, so you put water inside this pouch, you lean it on a rock or your foot or something like that, and then this will heat it. The magnesium reacts with water, forming magnesium oxide. A little bit of hydrogen gas comes out, which one of the editors asked me to prove by holding a lighter above it, but there's not that much hydrogen gas, and the Army is big on safety, so I can't do that, even if Maureen Rui wants me to. So, there you go. This is lunch, or this is lunch. You can take your pick. My pick is chocolate energy bar, chicken and noodles, warm in any environment, because this doesn't give off any smoke, any fire. It's just a little bit of steam. And the additional condiments include Tabasco sauce. There's gum in here, and even toilet paper. They think of everything. So, there's lunch now, there's lunch before. No comparison. Thank you very much.